A massive fire broke out at the Shastri furniture market in Delhi, destroying around 300 shops and causing extensive damage across the area. Though no casualties have been reported so far, and the incident was reported at approximately 11:57 p.m. yesterday night, after which the Delhi Fire Service immediately initiated its response and dispatched fire tenders to the location. According to the Deputy Chief Fire Officer D.B. Mukherjee, the control room received the alert at 11:57 p.m. and initially a standard response was sent to the spot. However, as the situation began to escalate and the scale of the fire became clearer, officials upgraded the incident to a major fire due to the presence of large quantities of highly flammable materials in the market. And the area is known for its dense commercial activity, particularly the storage and sale of wooden furniture, plywood and other combustible materials, which significantly contributed to the rapid spread of the blaze. Mukherjee explained that the fire quickly spread across a very large area as the market is expansive and tightly packed, with shops storing stacked wooden items and raw materials, and this made containment extremely difficult in the initial stages. In total, around 25 to 30 fire tenders were eventually deployed to the site, as firefighters worked continuously through the night to bring the flames under control. Authorities later confirmed that the fire had been contained, although by that time substantial portions of the market had already been destroyed. And during the early response phase, tensions arose at the scene as some locals and shop owners reportedly became frustrated after seeing only a limited number of fire tenders arrive initially, with reports suggesting that only about 2 fire engines were present in the beginning. This led to anger among the crowd, and some individuals allegedly pelted stones at fire tenders, creating additional challenges for the firefighting teams. Officials have not confirmed whether any firefighters were injured in the incident, but the situation reflected the high level of distress and confusion at the site as the fire intensified. Well, the dense structure of the Shastri furniture market further complicated firefighting operations. Narrow lanes, closely built shops and large quantities of flammable stock allowed the fire to spread rapidly from one unit to another. The presence of wood, plywood and furniture materials acted as fuel, making it extremely difficult to contain the blaze in the early stages despite the rapid deployment of additional fire tenders. While the fire has now been brought under control, the exact cause of the incident remains unknown. Deputy Chief Fire Officer Mukherjee stated that the investigation into the origin of the fire will be conducted by the Delhi Police, as determining the cause falls under their jurisdiction. And in addition, a team from the Forensic Science Laboratory also visited the site in order to examine the area and assist in assessing the extent of the damage and possible causes. Authorities have confirmed that fortunately no loss of life has been reported so far, which has brought some relief amid the large-scale destruction. However, the financial impact is expected to be significant, as nearly 300 shops have been affected in one of the city's major furniture trading hubs. And the full assessment of the damage is still underway as officials continue to evaluate the situation and gather evidence from the site. Notably, in a significant development, a massive fire broke out at the Shastri furniture market in Delhi, destroying around 300 shops, but fortunately causing no reported casualties so far. The fire, which was reported at around 11:57 p.m., after which the Delhi Fire Service immediately dispatched teams to the site. And due to the presence of highly flammable materials such as wooden furniture and plywood, the blaze spread rapidly across the densely packed market, making it extremely difficult in order to control in the initial stages. And according to the Deputy Chief Fire Officer D.B. Mukherjee, the incident was initially treated as a standard fire response, but was later upgraded to a major fire as its scale became clear. Around 25 to 30 fire tenders were eventually deployed in order to bring the situation under control, and officials have confirmed that the fire has now been contained, although it had already caused extensive damage due to the rapid spread through closely built shops and stored wooden materials. Tensions also arose at the site during the early response, with reports that some locals, angered by the limited initial deployment of fire tenders, allegedly pelted stones at firefighting vehicles. However, authorities have not confirmed any injuries, and the dense layout of the market further complicated firefighting operations. And the exact cause of the fire remains unknown and is under investigation by the Delhi Police, with the Forensic Science Laboratory team also examining the site. While the fire has been controlled, authorities are still assessing the full extent of the financial loss and the damage. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.